everybody and welcome back to my channel. Wow, I feel like a news anchor. You can't see, but I have a chair with like arms here. Wow, a chair with arms. Cool story, Megan. As you can see from the title slash thumbnail, whatever it ends up being of this video, today I am going over my Lightroom presets and how to install them, how I use them, and what they all look like. My neighbor's dogs need to stop barking. If you've never heard of what presets are before, think of them as Lightroom's version of filters. I've had the same Instagram theme for years. This is how I like to edit my photos. If you've seen my Instagram, you'll see that there's a very specific style and tone that I go for in all of my photos, and that's what these presets help me achieve. If someone was like, hey, how do I edit my photos like yours and have them be all bright and crisp and white, but here's a photo of me in the dark, I'd be like, bitch, I'm not a wizard. Now I'm gonna stop rambling and actually get to the how-to part of installing and using presets. First thing, download the Lightroom CC app. It's the Lightroom mobile app. It's free. Free. Oh, the next thing would also be to buy the presets, which are available at meghanrienks.co. I'll have the link down below. I have two preset packs, the aesthetic pack, which has 5 photo presets, and the selfie pack, which has 4 photo presets. So now I'm gonna take you onto my phone. This is what the email will look like once you have purchased the presets. I'm going to click on digital downloads, and for the sake of this video, I got the entire collection, which is 9 photo presets, and it's $5 cheaper if you buy the whole collection, but now we have to wait. It's a very large file, so this might take a hot sec. Even though these presets are designed for mobile, you can also still use them on desktop, and you can get them from your mobile to your desktop. You can take them from your desktop to mobile. You can Google that. It's really not hard to do, but the easiest way to get the presets and just have them in one place, that's the way I'm showing you right now. So as we can see, it is a zip file, and now I'm going to click more, and here I'm going to click save to files. Now Files is a free app. I will also say, I'm showing you guys how to do this on a Apple device, but I do have Android instructions on my website as well, and I have the written out iPhone instructions. I just wanted to like give a visual if you're more of like a, I don't want to read pan clocks, you know, sort of thing. So, what was I saying? Oh, Files. Files is a free app. Most new iPhones will already have it installed, but if you don't, just go ahead and install it, and then you've caught up. This is where we're at. But I'm just going to save mine. Let's save mine to Visco because hydro flasks and stuff. So I'm just gonna click add in the top right corner. And then from here, I'm going to Files. And right here, we have the entire collection zip file. So I'm going to click on that, then click preview content. We'll wait for it to load. And then if we scroll, you can see right at the top, it says 1 of 3. So then if we swipe, it's selfie, and then it goes to aesthetic, and then the instructions. So if you want to preview the content for the instructions, make sure to tag your photos, Meghan Rienks presets. This has all the instructions for iPhone, Android. Cute, right? So I'm gonna start with installing the aesthetic pack. So now I'm gonna click preview content, and what we see here is it just says basic bitch, which is the name of the preset, and then Adobe raw image. So now I'm gonna click the little arrow in the left-hand corner, and I'm going to scroll and click copy to Lightroom CC. So now it just takes us to Lightroom CC. It's importing said photo, and this is the picture. And once I tap the photo, you'll see the before and the after. It's basic, but in like a good basic way. Like if you like pumpkin spice lattes and you're like, sure, I'll identify as basic. So to add this as a preset, I'm going to click the top 3 little dots in the right corner and click create preset. Now I'm just gonna name it basic bitch because I like the names I came up with. And there we have it. Now if you scroll to the bottom, you click presets, basic bitch is right there. Now we're going back to the files folder, and I'm just going to swipe. This is the second one, it's Leo season, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, copy to Lightroom CC, and create preset, again, Leo season, save. This is the before, and this is the after. This one adds a lot of brightness and it makes it just creamier. I truly don't know technically what it's doing when it's creamier, but that's just a look that I love, where everything looks like, it's creamy a weird word for it, but like everything just feels like kind of more soft and ethereal, but it makes you look like you're damn glowing. As you can see, it does make my skin just a little more creamy and a little less saturated, but this is a really, really, really easy adjustment. You go into color right there and then mix, and then clicking the orange, you can take the luminance down a little bit there and then add a little bit more saturation and feels a little bit truer. Let's go on to the next one. Next is Everyday Thought, into Lightroom again. This is the before and this is the after. This is literally just a photo taken at our podcast studio. Shameless plug, listen to our podcast, don't blame me. And as you can see, it's like very shadowy, or we're very shadowy. We're casting shadows onto the wall, and the wall's white, but like, it's just kind of like a blasé picture, like, This just makes it, oh my phone's gonna die. This just makes it like bomb, bomb, bomb as hell. I love this one. This is one of my like most frequently used ones. And now I'm gonna create preset again. Everyday Thought. Next is Desperate. This is one that is like one of my favorites, and this is the one that I tweeted the before and after, and you guys were like, oh my God, please tell me you're selling presets. So this is the after photo of Desperate, and are you ready for the before? There's a reason why it's called Desperate. This is the before. This is a perfect preset if your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, friend, family member has taken a picture of you in which you tried so hard, you did everything you could do, and it's just backlit and you look bad and it's their fault. But here I am saving relationships. This is really great for backlit photos that you like see and you're like, I could never salvage this. This is like one of those last resort kind of things. I will say, and I say this on the website, if you want like full breakdowns of each of the presets, I have them on my website. This is one that if you put this on a photo with like bomb lighting, you're gonna look like crazy. You're gonna look very weird and psycho, so save this for when you actually really need it. But if you do like the coloring and everything like that, you can take the exposure down and play with it, but it's not gonna be like a quick solve on photos that have great lighting. This is just for like absolute terrible lighting. Adding it, Desperate. Cool. And then the last one in the aesthetic pack is Lukewarm Mess. Doing the same thing, copying to Lightroom CC. This is the before and the after. I'd say Lukewarm Mess is like the warmer cousin of Desperate, and it just adds a brightness to it, but this time it adds more of that creaminess and warmth, whereas Desperate kind of keeps that cool tone sort of look to it, and it has a little bit more contrast. This is just like blah to she's a lukewarm mess, you know? Again, adding it to create preset, Lukewarm Mess. So that's all of the aesthetic pack, and the aesthetic pack is, again, 5 photo presets for $25. And then I'm going to the selfie one, which has 4 photo presets, and that one is $20. And so the first one here is Thirst Trap, and going to copy it again. This is the after, this is the before, after, like on a family vacation, travel blogger. I don't know what the before is gonna be, but I was gonna say after, passport to Paris, riding on a Vespa. This preset is just great at making you pop against the background of whatever the background is. It does cancel out a lot of the yellows, and I'm wearing a yellow dress, but I also don't really mind that. But again, if I did, I could go into color and adjust that and like bring that yellow back. Create this one, Thirst Trap. Great for thirst trapping. So this next one is Fenty. This one looks especially fantastic on people with darker skin tones and complexions. So that being said, this still works on me. This photo is pretty dark. It's very blue and really cool tone, as you can see in the before, but the after, it adds a lot of warmth. It makes you like a glowing golden goddess, and it really maintains like the integrity of like skin tones, and it keeps the luminous and saturation of like the oranges and the yellows and the reds really nice. But again, you can adjust it for your undertones of your skin, named after the glowing goddess herself. Next is Hot Girl Summer. This is the before and the after. The biggest difference I'd say between the aesthetic pack and the selfie pack is that the selfie pack, it's more along the lines used for photos that already look really nice and really good and just looking for a little bit more enhancement. The aesthetic pack is like you have committed to the aesthetic, you've committed to the vibe, and you really want to go all the way there. And I think that one also has Desperate and Lukewarm Mess, which are like the most corrective ones. Hot Girl Summer. And the last one is BDE, copying to Lightroom, doing all the same thing all over again. This one looks so good on those of you, again, with darker complexions, darker features, dark hair, things like that. This was taken in a studio, so it's already, like, as you can see even before edited, like, that's a pretty bomb photo. This one is just really enhancing. BDE. Hell yeah. So as you can see, this is all the presets here, but you can also go through and then you go to presets and you see they are all there. I'm schwitzing. Okay guys, so that is all I have time for. My phone is about to die. I really hope you guys like the presets. I hope you get them. Again, if you have questions about like what photos are better for what presets and maybe what pack that you should get, I will have everything linked down below. Again, you can buy them at meghanrienks.co. If you guys get the presets and you use them, please use the hashtag meghanrinkspresets on the photos. By no means is this me saying that like everyone needs to put this much effort into their Instagram if it's not bringing you joy. This is just personally what I like to do, and so many of you guys asked for it, so this is for all of you guys. Cannot wait to see your guys' pictures, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!